34 Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series late models signed in here tonight. Going to have 5 sets of the Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Once again, race fans, my name is Tommy Rowe, and going to be joined by the Hall of Famer up here, Mr. Roby Helm. Roby, good to have you back up in the booth, buddy. Missed you at Talladega, but good to have you here at Sugar Creek.
Well, thank you, Tommy. Great to be here. Good to be at Sugar Creek Raceway once again. And look like the track rolling in pretty good. We're going to up the horsepower from 350 to double that.
Yeah, double that here in just...
Double that, if not more.
Absolutely. Some of these drivers pushing 8, even 900 horsepower on these mighty super late models, getting ready to roll around the speedway. Once again, 34 drivers getting ready to roll the Dirt Draft Hot Laps. I want to welcome each and every one of you here watching live on the Facebook and YouTube, wherever you're watching around the world. Dirt Draft Hot Laps getting ready to roll out onto the speedway. We'll have 5 sets of hot laps. Don't forget to set your Dirt Draft here tonight. Do subscribers on the Dirt Draft app do get a free T-shirt, so hop on the phone. You can play on your phone. You got $100,000 to start with in play money, kind of like fantasy football or baseball, but dirt track style here at the dirt track. And Hunter, there's a lot of good drivers to choose from in this dirt draft here tonight at Sugar Creek.
Yeah, Tommy, definitely a lot of choices here tonight. Once again, like you just said, you start with $100,000. That is your budget. You get 5 guys. You have to fill in all 5 slots. So, you got to play it smart. You can't just pick, the top guys with that budget. It goes from the most likely to win all the way down to the bottom, and each guy has a price. So if I had to pick 5, I'd say the best bets right now to go throughout the field, that guy right there that just drove by me, Zach Mitchell, you can't go past him. He is the current point leader with the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series. Dale McDowell's a guy that won at Talladega with us, has picked up a win here back in 1994. And I think there's a couple more guys you could sprinkle in there, so make sure to go to Dirt Draft and make sure to go on to Dirt Draft and sign up today and play.
All right, thank you very much, Hunter. Well, Roby, our first wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps out there on the speedway.
There's a 29W Evan Harrell out of Franklin, North Carolina. We also saw the 18X Michael Page of the Bear Transport Machine out of Douglasville, Georgia.
Jackson Heiss in the 388 car out of Ocala, Florida, right there on your speedway. And the Quality Surface Roofing 388 car, 2024 Hunt Front Super Dirt Series Rookie of the Year.
There's the 6C car, Oakley Johns out of Hohenwald, Tennessee. And I believe he's seen action here before, back with the Crate Racing USA Crate Late models. There's the 57 car, a point leader, Zach Mitchell out of Honorary, South Carolina.
126 car, Caden Lowney out of Rogersville, Tennessee. He's had a couple of great runs this season. Looking for a good finish to go along with those. We've seen him in quite a few top 5s, one of those Base Racing Fuels Rookie of the Year candidates. Over there on the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3 and 4.
There's the 44D, Dalton Cook out of Salem, Alabama. He's got a Hunt the Front win this season.
And what a win it was indeed. He came from 9th in that race, kind of stole it down there at the Wynot Motorsports Park. But nonetheless, Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1 is underway. Out there on the speedway, there you see Michael Page in the 18X car. He had a great run his last Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series outing at his pretty much home track over there at Talladega Short Track. One of his very good at. Finished second to his teammate Sam Seawright. Will Dykes displaying the white flag here in Hot Lap Session number 1 already. Cade Lowney on top of the leaderboard. Not quite sure if those times are in the correct order. I see a few of them on there.
I think they got them in running order. We'll get it on My Race Pass on Best Lap. Zach Mitchell, 14.870 on top of the list. Jackson Heiss, second quick at 14.899. Third quick, Michael Page at 14.969. Cade Loudy, fourth fastest at 14.970. And Dalton Cook at the 44D at 15.003. That's your top five in group number one for Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Of course, as Tommy was saying, first of five groups. It'll be rolling out on the speedway. So now they'll head back to the pit area. We will let Group 2 out on the racetrack. There's an aerial shot of Sugar Creek Raceway.
Oh, absolutely beautiful scenery here at Blue Ridge, Georgia. First time here at the Speedway. Man, what a sight. You got the mountains in the background and just a beautiful place for a race here at the Sugar Creek Raceway. If you've never been here, you got to come here at least once.
Rolling out in group number 2, the 108 car, Chuck Southard out of Franklin, North Carolina. One of the local favorites here. We're right in the northern part of Georgia, real close to the North Carolina state line and the Tennessee state line.
You see Corey Hitchcock in the 23 car, Loudon, Tennessee, currently tied for second with the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series point standings, only 4 points behind your point leader, Zach Mitchell. The top five only separated by 12 points coming into tonight. Very tight points race with the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series throughout the first four races.
And Corey Hitchcock with experience here on the 1/3 mile paperclip here at Sugar Creek. There's the 8 car for the coach, David Payne out of Murphy, North Carolina. Another driver with a lot of experience here at Sugar Creek.
And there's the Newport Nightmare, Jimmy Owens, out of Newport, Tennessee. Picked up a Southern All-Star win last weekend up at the Lake Cumberland Speedway. Look for another big win here tonight, Sugar Creek Raceway. Jimmy Owens, the O Show.
And there's the 10 car, Joseph Joyner out of Milton, Florida, in the Kubota Tractors Capital Race car.
He's picked himself up a few victories since our last time with the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series, picking up a win over at the Cherokee Speedway, and also picked up a win of the Modified up at the Batesville Motor Speedway last Friday night with the Bad Boy 98.
There's the 22 car for one of the local favorites, Tucker Anderson out of Blairsville, Georgia. As he comes down the front straightaway, caution flag is out.
Jensen,
got one slow down the back straightaway.
Yeah, Jensen Ford in the 83 car also out there on the racetracks, running a slow pace around the bottom of the speedway.
So Jensen Ford will make the hard left into the infield, so they'll be checking that car out. Let's hope that we can get a report on him and see if he can get back out. For My Race Pass time trials that'll be coming up shortly. Will Dykes puts the green flag back out. Back underway, our second of 5 groups in Dirt Draft Hot Laps.
These Dirt Draft Hot Laps go by very, very quickly. Just as quickly as he displayed the green flag, he'll be getting ready to display the white flag here in just a moment. Tucker Anderson on top of the leaderboard right now, 14.547. So the local driver showing him how to get it done early on here at Sugar Creek.
Jimmy Owens second quick right now at 14.773 seconds. Couple of tenths off. Third quick, Corey Hitchcock, 14.998. White flag in the air.
Second wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Checker flag being displayed by Will Dykes. Oh, look out, Tucker Anderson. Playing with the fluff over there at turn number 4. Hops the car up in the air. No harm, no foul. We stay green, and the checker flag is out. Tucker Anderson will be the fastest in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 2.
14.547 the time for Tucker Anderson. Jimmy Owens second quick at 14.773. Joseph Joyner gets third quick in Dirt Draft Hot Laps in his group, car number 10. 14.984. Corey Hitchcock fourth quick at 14.998. And David Payne in car number 8 fifth quick at 15.256 seconds.
Third group coming out for the Dirt Draft Hot Lap session. And the next driver out there on the speedway, I do believe. In the 22T entry, he'll come to us out of Lenoir City, Tennessee. It'll be Carl Tipton behind the wheel of the Vision Wheel. 22T over there in the back straightaway.
And behind him in the number 30 car to be Jason Altiers out of Lexington, North Carolina.
And the 38 car out of Murphy, North Carolina, that'll be Jamie Oliver and car number 38.
'59 car, Dillard Hatchett out of Connorsville, Tennessee, as he's one of our Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
And also out there in the Speedway in the 66 car to Sunny Daisy, Tennessee, to be Jordan Rodabaugh, driving that car number 66 over there in the back straightaway.
.212 car for the 2023 Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series champion. And that will be Josh Putnam out of Florence, Alabama. Green flag in the air, underway. Group 3 of 5 for Dirt Draft Hot Laps.
And also out there in the Speedway in the 101, Tacoma, Georgia, to be Casey Roberts in the 101. The final driver here for Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 3. Will Dyke's already getting ready to display the white flag. Have 2 more sessions coming up after this one.
White flag in the air, working the final lap for group number 3. Casey Roberts at the top of the list at 14.961. Josh Putnam currently second quick at 15.208. Will Dykes displays the checkered flag, so working the final lap for Group 3 at Dirt Draft Hot Laps.
Yeah, Casey Roberts getting even faster here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 3, 14.770 on his second lap. Goes even faster. The rest of the drivers in the 15-second bracket right now.
Dillard Hatchett, he winds up second quick in car number 59 at 15.152 on his final lap. Josh Putnam in the lap. Josh Putnam. In the 22T, the Tire Man, he comes in at 16.122 seconds.
And Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 4, making their way out onto the Speedway. And there you see on your screen in the 21 car. He'll come to us out of Rome, Georgia. It'll be Super Mario Gresham in car number 21. Rolling out at turn number 4 right now.
One of our Rookie of the Year candidates. There's the M2, Caden Mullinex out of Birmingham, Alabama. Third generation racer. There's the 17M of the Mac Daddy, Dale McDowell out of Chickamauga, Georgia. National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame inductee.
Picked up a big win at Talladega Short Track. Another driver picked up a big win at Talladega Short Track the last time with the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series. That'll be Sam Seawright at Fort Payne, Alabama in the car number 16. Rolling over to turn number 1 and 2 right now.
There's the 7. Ricky Weiss won the season opener at I-75 Raceway. He's out of Headingley, Manitoba, Canada.
And the 18 car also out there on the Speedway. The 18P out of Rutherfordton, North Carolina. It'll be Gray Parton. And the 18P, the Renegade Fuels 18P.
Those will be your 6 cars rolling out for group number 4 for Dirt Draft Hot Laps.
Will Dykes getting ready to drop the green flag. We'll have one more wave to hit the Speedway coming up after this one. Getting ready to drop the green flag on the M2 of Caden Mullinex right here into turn number 4. Green flag is out and Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 4 is underway. The Mac Daddy Dale McDowell on his screen picked up a win in the 3rd race of the season over at the Talladega Short Track. Only led 1 lap of that main event. Didn't even lead the whole lap. Only led about half of the lap to pick up the win. But they say you only need to lead at the end. And he did just that, picking up already 1 win. He'll be a favorite here tonight for sure.
And he's at the top of the list, or was at the top of the list. Now back up to the top on lap 2. 14:857 for Dale McDowell. Sam Seawright, second quick at 14:861. Ricky Weiss, 15:050. He's third quick right now. Checkered flag coming out on the final lap as they turn in the times on their final tour around the 1/3 mile Sugar Creek Raceway. It'll be Dale McDowell at the top of the list, 14.810. Sam Seawright second quick, 14.861. Ricky Weiss third quick at 14.912. Fourth quick, Mario Gresham at 15.120. And fifth fastest, Caden Mullinex in the M2 car at 15.319 seconds.
Final group for the Dirt Draft Hot Labs rolling out onto the speedway right now. And there you see in the 49 car, New Zealand, Michigan, one of the Base Racing Fuels Rookie of the Year contenders. It'll be Luke Morey in car number 49, rolling over to turn number 1.
'14 car, that will be 14 junior at Trey Mills out of St. Augustine, Florida. One of the top contenders here with the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series.
And right behind him in the 87Z, he'll come to us out of Chatsworth, Georgia. It'll be Zane Littleton, the 87Z car, rolling over to turn number 3 and 4.
And rolling right under him in the F1 car, Peyton Freeman out of Commerce, Georgia.
The 17 car, that'll be Chris Woods. Chris Woods, Statham, Georgia driver. Rolling over to turn number 1 right now.
And in the 3X automobile, Bo Eaton out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. One of the local favorites here at Sugar Creek.
Final wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps underway. As there you see the 29 of Christian Hanger. He's having a hard time getting that thing turned around the speedway. And
that'll bring out the caution flag. Christian Hanger out of Winchester, Tennessee. Another one of our Base Race Fuels Rookie of the Year contenders.
And Hanger still rolling around the speedway at the moment, that 29 car, and now he will keep it rolling in that 29 machine. Come back to the green flag being displayed by Will Dykes. Final wave. Last, back underway.
Looks like he's got it back under speed. He'll roll into turn number 1 under power. Track rolling in very nicely here at Sugar Creek. Had a little character when the 602s were out there, but these super late models putting the horsepower down on the clay, getting it smoothed out, cleaning up the racetrack very nicely.
And these heat races are going to be something special here in just a little bit around the Sugar Creek Speedway. Very long straightaways, very tight corners, and these super late models are getting around in a hurry.
Trey Mills at 15.299 up at the top of the list. Luke Morey right now is second quick. Now Peyton Freeman goes to the top. 15.196. Checkered flag coming out.
A Georgia driver getting around the home state track very quickly in the 15.196. Christian Hanger actually goes to 14.863. Christian Hanger goes to second quick. Luke Morey third. Trey Mills fourth. And Chris Woods round out your top 5 fastest. And the final wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps here for the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series. And that'll wrap it up for our Hot Lap session. And now we'll turn it back over to the voice of the Sugar Creek Raceway, Mr. Steve Newbold, and he'll get ready to bring you some 604 Crate Late Model Hot Lap qualifying.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so next is the Just Foam at 604's Hot Lap qualifier. Sugar Creek, that was pretty entertaining there, seeing the Hunt the Front super late models out on track. So Just Foam at 604 Crate late models. You guys are about to roll on track. 15 drivers currently entered. Up next after them, Jasper Generators open wheel modified. .604s, you are needed on track. 604s, you are needed on track. If you can hear me trackside. First 5 cars should be rolling out on track here shortly. First couple cars rolling out on track. 32 car, the bright yellow car you see there, that's Cody Goyne out of Cherokee, North Carolina. The number 9 car behind him out of Tallapoosa, Georgia, that's Evan Lancaster. The 10B is Bradley Luling out of Seymour, Tennessee. Welling, I'm sorry, I butchered that name every time. See the 21J out there. That's John Ellison out of Nashville, Tennessee. And in the 25 car, that's Jacob Hamby out of Murphy, North Carolina. Again, these are hot lap qualifiers. So we'll see who will top the leaderboard in the Just Foam at 604's green flag flies on the 25 of Hamby. Looks like there might be an issue for that 21J car. That's Ellison pulling off track pretty early, didn't get a full lap in. One lap in, Hamby, best time, 15.914. Going behind him, 17.142. Llewellyn with a 17.450. White flag flies on the hot lap qualifier first round. Checkered flag flies. First group looks like it's going to belong to Hamby in that 25 car, 15.914. Right behind him, Cody Goyne, 16.561. Bradley Llewellyn, 16.755. Lancaster with a 16.969. And John Ellison retired there early, but he did log one lap at 22.518. 15 total drivers here in the Just Foam at 604 Crate Late Models. Looks like next group is coming out. There should be 2 more groups of 5 cars rolling out. As you can see, exiting out of the beginning of turn 3. First car out is the 47 of Ryan West. He's out of Ball Ground, Georgia. Directly behind him is the 2 car. That is the 2 of Will McConnell out of Dallas, Georgia. In the 4 car, that's Jacob Paris out of Epworth, Georgia. Believe that is the G3. That's a car that is well known in these parts. That's the G3 of Dakota Green. He's out of right here, out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. And then the 12A, that's AJ Weeks green flag flies on this round of hot lap qualifying. Time to beat again is that of Hamby with a 15.914. Four-car of Paris ripping it on the top lip on 1 and 2 and in 3 and 4. Get a nice little view from our vantage point. Paris last time to the top of the leaderboard, 15.814. They always say the high side is usually the fastest around the track. White flag flies on this group. Almost looks like the G3 and the A12 are racing. Checkered flag falls on the second group of Just Foam at 604 late models. Jacob Paris still with the best time, 15.495. So as this last group comes out, Paris's time will be the time to beat. Should be our last group of Just Foam at 604s to come on the track. Should be 5 more drivers. We've got 15 in total registered. So it looks like they're rolling. With that being said, Jasper Generator Open Wheel Modified will be up next. 14 entries in that division. So the first car on track, a gentleman that doesn't need any introduction here at Sugar Creek Raceway, but we got to give it to him anyways. That's Mr. Junior Whitener out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. Behind him, another driver that doesn't really need an introduction around here. That's Jason Dill out of Copper Hill, Tennessee. Behind him is the G2 of Michael Green out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. In the 13 car behind the G2, that's Jacob McTaggart out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. And the last car in line is the 5 car, Shauna Harkins out of Blairsville, Georgia. Green flag flies. Looks like we're going to focus in here on Mr. Deal in the 7 car. First lap for Junior Whitener is a fast one, 16.159. Junior Whitener to second, 15.731. We got, one car slow up on top. That is the 1 car of Whitener. I guess that was the announcer's jinx that everybody talks about. Car has come to a slow, almost stop at the top of turn 3. Well, entering into turn 3, top of the backstretch. Looks like he's rolling on. I'm not sure if he might have had an electrical issue or if he missed his spot or what exactly was going on there. Yeah, the 1 car of Whitener seems to be having a issue staying running. Not sure if he's having an electrical issue with that car. I believe that's the first time we've seen the black and orange wrap on that car. So get a little replay here. He checks up here and almost runs into the 5 and bobbles it a little bit. The 5 car would continue on. Nice little hunt the front replay action. Usually don't get that at the local level, but I love it. Let's see what happens if I miss it. We're back under green. Still Paris at the top of the leaderboard, 15.495. (15.7, 3-1) that time for Whitener, closing in on Paris's number. I think he might be getting slowed down just ever so slightly by that 5 car. Looks like Whitener is going to go ahead and pull it on in. Getting a shot of the G2. Michael Green. Checkered flag flies. That is our last group, and nobody beat Paris's time, 15.495. So it's Paris, Whitener, West, Deal, Hamby, McConnell, Weeks, Green, Goin, Green again. That's the G2 of Michael Green. Llewellyn, Lancaster, McTaggart, Harkins, and Ellison. Next up, our Jasper Generator Open Wheel Modified. It's got 14 entries in this division tonight. You can see off there in the distance, the 5 car pulled off right there at the checkered flag. Again, that's Shauna Harkins out of Blairsville, Georgia. So on track now, after a slight issue with the transponder, the 73 in the Interstate Welding 602s is back out on track. Again, that's CB McKinnon from Murphy, North Carolina. Believe he is pinging now, so that means he is going to actually get a shot at qualifying. So the 73 is going to get 2 laps. Again, this is one of our Interstate Welding 602 late models that had a transponder issue. He will get a chance to qualify. Again, this is CB McKinnon you're seeing on your screen. Oh, he almost goes into the wall at the top of turn 3. Lost it a little bit, coming to the green flag. Green flag is out, and he is, I'm guessing he's done. Throwing his hand up. Not exactly sure what the issue is with the 73, but he is going to pull off track. So he has gone through the gate. So I'm guessing he is not going to qualify tonight. So a special treat. We're going to get the grader out. We're going to do a hot lap in the grader. See if they can take that thing around the high side wide open. So pack cars on the track. Officials on the track, probably trying to clean off this wall just a little bit so drivers can see. Going to give the old stripe effect all the way down the wall. It's a Greater Pack Truck Parade, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure who's all in these pack vehicles tonight. So I am being told we are going to go to commercial, so we will be right back up the front here at Sugar Creek Raceway.
Dirt Track Fantasy Sports is finally here. Introducing Dirt Draft, the online fantasy sports app that's the first of its kind. Sprint cars, late models, modifieds, midgets, you name it, and you can play it on Dirt Draft. Just sign up, enter games, draft your team, and then watch and win points. You can then redeem those points for merchandise, tickets to major events,